Well, thank you so much for joining me. This is Ellen Kamhi, the natural nurse, and we're here today to talk about herbal manufacturing legal considerations. Now, we have here something called regulatory update. And by the way, we have a natural regulatory nurse Facebook page as well. But naturalnurse.com is the place to find everything that we do, all our classes and workshops. And in terms of regulatory, I am really involved in regulatory on a day-to-day level. I work with a lot of the large manufacturers and lots of smaller manufacturers. In our other lecture about this called Herbal Manufacturing Legal Considerations, we do a lot more of the beginning background. But this one, we're going to talk about some of the newest updates that you need to know if you're thinking about making herbal products and have that part of your professional life in terms of selling them. It's different if you're working with information about herbs, like an herb walk, or even running a workshop either in person or online where you go wildcrafting and make your own herbal medicines. I teach those classes all the time. And any of you are welcome to join us. It's wonderful. That's not regulated. It's a matter of when you make that remedy or that herbal product, be it a soap or a cream or a salve, all of that is now regulated. So that's just what we're going to talk about here a little bit, because there's a brand new act going into place December 2023. It was passed in 2022. It's called MOCRA, the Modernization of Cosmetics Regulations Act of 2022. And what this does is make you liable if you're making herbal creams and salves. So you need, and selling them, you can make them all day long. You can make them and give them away as free gifts. That's not a business. But as soon as you wish to make some of your income by selling those, there's a lot of rules. And saying, I didn't know the rules doesn't get you out of severe implications with both the FDA and the FTC. And the other thing is marketing your herbal products. So once you make herbal products, if you want to sell them, you need to know about this brand new guide. It's called FTC's Endorsement Guides. And this one is a really great one, FTC's Endorsement Guides, what people are asking, where they give very specific examples of advertising and marketing, endorsements, influencers, reviews. And let's say there's an influencer who picks up your bottle of product and says, this got rid of my arthritis. Well, you are under legal jeopardy, especially if you sent them the product or you're in any kind of relationship with them and they're saying that about your product. You are liable, meaning the manufacturer. So those are just some of the unfortunate but good things to know about first. And that's why I say herbal manufacturing and sales, know before you go, because saying, oh, I didn't know, that doesn't get you off. And these fines are steep. There was a letter sent out by the FDA to over 700 manufacturers recently, and they're saying that's the warning. The next time they find any issue with labeling, with manufacturing, with marketing of an herbal product, it's considered that they already got the warning, and then they implement fines. The fines are $52,000 per incident, and it racks up pretty quick to be millions of dollars. And if you are an entity worth, $100,000, your whole company, you can't stand up against that kind of attack. So I suggest you know first. Sometimes it means not going into herbal manufacturing as your livelihood. Some people think it's a great idea because they made some remedies and everyone loved them. But unfortunately, you really need to know a lot and have guidance to avoid wrestling with the FDA and FTC. So I'm Ellen Kamhi, the natural nurse, and so happy to have you on board. You can take our class or get in touch personally. And the best place to find us is at naturalnurse.com.